sometimes you're working against opposition.
We are organizing farm workers to build up worker power, dignity, and wages, but also a response to wildfires and climate change, and making sure that when we're faced with natural disasters, workers not only have the resources, but the power to protect themselves and further and better their lives in the North Bay.
The empowerment that comes from organizing, the empowerment that comes from standing together to push for better wages, better living conditions, fairer treatment on the job, also comes together through the creativity of resistance. What we're working on through this whole time of project is a series of street theater actions and then leading up to a proper show done by, for, and about farm workers and their situation, right? And the struggle.
United, we actually have more ability to change political, economic, social circumstances. And that's what we believe in most. That if we're not united, if we're not asserting ourselves as individuals and finding other individuals with which to assert ourselves with, then we're not gonna have the dignity, the conditions, the wages that we need to confront the problems that we're facing socially in terms of climate change, but also in terms of capitalism and the systems and industries that impact our lives.
It is totally up to you all today. We can come to a consensus today and land somewhere by the end of the day to say, hey, I heard you were talking about this. Can we get together?
In a nutshell, we really help to uplift and empower immigrants, refugees, and low-income tenants through a variety of means and methods, whether that's through their housing, whether that's through their mental health, whether that's through their physical health, whether that's through their spiritual health. I think the summit has definitely been helpful, because it's a collective of creative change makers who all have their lens in a particular field, whether that's art, dance, poetry, music, and then you got the organizations who are also supporting this. And so I think it's quite productive and quite helpful because you start to make these connections.
It's the Bay Area Creative Corp Project Collaboration Plan.
One thing that we're probably most excited about is tapping into our day laborers who have been in this country, some of them for many, many years, who came as youngsters once upon a time with a lot of artistic dreams themselves, but in this country sometimes it's hard to fulfill those. So we're really excited to tap back into them and let them know, hey, you can create your music again, and here's a little money for you, and let them tap into what they were once so passionate about. We're really excited about that.
My name is Erika Luna Hernandez Ramirez. I am the co-executive director of the Indigenous Healing Center, and I'm standing beside our founder and also co-executive director, Tat Palan Pascual.
Creo que su importancia de recuperar, de vivir la cultura maya en esta área, en primer lugar porque hay muchos mayas que se han emigrado, que se han exiliado por problemas de los sistemas de gobierno en el sur, por eso están aquí.
It's important to do this work because if not, these indigenous families are going to lose their cultural identity. And that is, what we believe at the core of a human being well, being healthy, being full, having that strong cultural identity is important to not only make visible, but to continue that into the future.